Our next guest, you may know from his singles Corona and Line and Buzzin', that quickly became the perfect summer anthems.
Please welcome to Sister Circle Live, the king of the summer, Shwayze.
Woo, 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 woo.
What is going on, brother?
Just hanging. Thank
Straight out of Cali down to the ATM.
That's right off the plane.
I know that's right.
You know what's really funny about you? A lot of people don't know that you are from Malibu, California, and you grew up in a trailer park.
That's right.
What's tea on that? The black folks down to the trailer park?
The black folks is down to the trailer park.
We don't do trailer park. We got some other tall buildings. That,
well, to be correct, it's a mobile home, which is basically the same thing, but it's a really beautiful mobile home park that I grew up in.
I heard there are mobile homes for $2 million over there.
Yeah, but not mine. But yes, there are some that are $2 million. Believe it or not, people are spending a lot of money on mobile homes out in Malibu.
Why would you do that? Just go buy a house with a stable foundation. I don't understand that.
Maybe they just want to move
you don't even own the land under it. You know, you have to rent it. But it's a beautiful spot.
But it's cool. They just want to keep moving and grooving, probably.
Exactly.
They just want to keep moving and grooving. So describe your sound. Describe your hip-hop roots and explain to us, like, where did you get them from, considering you didn't really, like, grow up in the traditional hood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's my sound is kind of indicative of where I came up, like beachy, very mellow. I call it feel-good music. You know, it makes you feel really dope. And, you know, I don't know. I don't know where I got my hip-hop stuff. I wasn't really a good singer when I was a kid. There was a recording studio in the high school. So, I don't know, I just started making music and rap just started coming to me, you know.
Really?
You know, I didn't think that, I was always shy about my music coming from Malibu, and I wasn't sure how the hood would accept it. So I used to be really, like, insecure about it. But, and I kind of, like, you know, just, that's me, you know, and I kind of accepted myself. And
that's really interesting that you would say that, because that's my next question. Like, how did the hip-hop community receive you? I know you had some jitters about it. I know you were nervous. But once you put your music out there, how were you received, honestly?
You know, it took me a while to kind of look back on my career and be like, because, like, now people like Lil Yachty and certain people will come up and be like, yo, I grew up on your music. You're an influence on me.
Really?
So it trips me out. But initially, I definitely just didn't know how it was going to come around. But, you know, I think everyone kind of loves the music because it's just universal, kind of just like dope, feel-good music. You know? I don't know.
Well, you did 3 albums already.
Yes.
With one of your former band members, Cisco Adler.
Yeah.
And then you guys broke up.
We did.
But according down to the Instagram.
Okay. Look.
Based on what the Instagram said. I did some research.
They're doing research.
It turns out you're back together. Now, does this mean a reunion? And how did this come about? Yeah,
you know, 2018 marks the 10-year anniversary of our first album that we ever did, and like that's kind of the classic within our fans. And you know, since then we've had kids, and
come on, being a father.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that.
Congratulations.
So there's so much more, and I feel like we just saw the bigger picture. I hit him up and I was like, let's just do something for the 10-year anniversary. Our fans have been asking forever, so we just played this huge show in LA. On Saturday, actually.
Wow.
And now we're talking about maybe doing something in July for like maybe a tour, a reunion tour. So
I just love, honestly, that's one page that women can take out of the men's book.
I was just getting ready to say, men work together.
You can beef with a man and then call him up.
And be like, look here, let's go get this cheese.
Let's go get a beer.
And some money.
Let's go get a Corona.
Yep. Hey.
And some wine. And let's go get this money.
Let's secure the bag.
Women, we got to go back and forth for a while.
Right.
Eventually we get it together.
Right.
Eventually we do.
Right.
So you came up when social media was just taking off. I remember when Myspace was popping.
Yep.
I don't know where it is now.
Right.
But it's probably somewhere in space. But how did you utilize MySpace and social media to help craft and shape your fan base?
That's actually huge because MySpace, I think that MySpace was one of the main reasons I started getting like some love, because I would make a song and instantly go on MySpace and put it for download, and people would download it right that same night.
Really?
So I would do that all the time. And that's
Did you
how
have some money attached to that?
No. Oh. Nothing at all. I would just be happy if 50 people downloaded it. I was just like, you know, young, just like trying to put my music out there any way possible. And then before I knew it, that like built to us being able to sell out shows all over the West Coast. And then I got a record deal, and then all that kind of stuff happened. Then I lost a record deal, then I went independent, and
Speaking of which, independent. Indie is the new major. That's my sister's
100%.
slogan. 100%.
Yeah.
And with artists that are like doing their thing, like Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
What are your views on being independent? And you have a new single coming called Stardust, which is independent. So what is your choice? What is your reasoning for being independent?
Well, there's so many amazing tools now being independent. Like there's like a distribution where I can just go by myself and get my music on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everything just by myself with just in a couple of days. So the fact that I'm able to do that, and then Facebook and Instagram, I'm able to market my music.
It's so powerful.
You can just do it all yourself, and then once you get it to a certain level, if a label wants to mess with you, you're already selling out shows. You already have hundreds of millions of streams.
You have the upper hand.
So then you have a little bit of leverage.
You can write your own check.
Exactly.
How about that?
Exactly.
But listen, so you are more than music. You're more than a trailer park, and you're more than music.
Oh, you're a sweetheart.
You are also an actor. So I hear, you've been
dabbling.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Dabbling.
Listen, it's God's Not Dead, a light in the darkness. You've been playing in this role for like three series.
Well, actually, it's a trilogy, and this is my first time being a part of it. The third one. But yeah, this is my first time in it. I did another film with this company, Pure Flix, and they're amazing because they basically do films that have like a message, and they're faith-based.
Love that.
They're faith-based films, and so this third one, God's Not Dead, is an amazing story. I play this college kid who's kind of protesting this church being on the campus.
You don't want the church on the campus?
I don't want the church on the campus. In the movie.
In the
movie.
Okay.
So don't you look at me like...
Now, how important is it to include faith-based lyrics inside of your music?
I think I just think that any kind of moral or any kind of message is important. I think we lose that in a lot of films and music nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
in some form.
And now that I have a kid too, I know that there's other ears listening. You know what I mean? My son actually heard one of the songs that I cursed in.
What
and
did
he was
he
like,
say?
Daddy, why are you cursing? And I was like, goodness gracious, I don't need to curse. I really don't need to do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm
How
trying to.
old is he?
He's 7.
So he understands
he's smart.
it all.
He's really smart.
Look
I
at
can't.
him! Oh my God! So cute! Such a stinker!
My little boy.
Look at you! You baby-eyed over there.
And he's smaller there. He's bigger now. He has a mind of his own.
How active, with all that you're doing, you're acting, you're in music, I mean, you got it all going on. Really quickly, how involved are you with the rearing of your son?
I mean, extremely. My frequent flyer miles are really good because of it. No matter what, I'm always back with him. Like, during the week, I try to be home, and I try to make my touring and all my other schedule on the weekends.
Absolutely.
With movies and stuff like that, as that progresses, hopefully I can bring him out to my trailer and on set and all that different stuff. But music, I've definitely kind of tailor-made my career to make sure I can be with him as much as possible.
We're proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And Shwayze, we
Thank you so
are
much.
so honored that you came down to the circle. The future is definitely bright for you.
100%. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
And
being
ladies,
with
thank
us.
you for having me. This is a beautiful setup. I'm really proud to be a part of this. This is awesome.
Thank you.
And for to get more information on
Yes.
Shwayze, you can follow him on all social media outlets. And his movie God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness, is in theaters this Friday. And his new single Stardust is out soon. Up next, we hear from you and what the people say. So don't go anywhere.
Stardust!
Yes.